Hey there, what's the good word? A couple of people in town can help you, kiddo. We have experts on agriculture, animal husbandry, and forestry. What do you need help with? Go to Noah, our local lumberjack. He is a kind soul, even though he seems a bit grumpy. He can tell you about forestry and some of his woodworking projects. He likes to talk about what he's passionate about. You could call him strange, but in a good way. Don't be discouraged to ask him about forestry because of his moody personality. If you listen to him talking about his family, which is very dear to him, you could mistake him for a grouch. He is not, I can assure you. He is just not that big of a people person when it comes to small talk. Except if he gets the opportunity to talk about one of his wood carving projects. But they are peculiar. I'm not sure if he notices that his solutions to some problems are not as practical as he thinks they are. But judge for yourself if you talk to the guy, will you? Sure. Wisdoms. Ah, yes. A thriving farm is built on effort, diligence, patience, and knowledge passed down through generations, or shared with anyone. Agree? That's right, kiddo. What's most important to me, of course, is passing the knowledge on. You get it, obviously. But it shouldn't stop with the next farmer in line. Today, a lot of knowledge about farming is not present in the minds of the population. I guess I can somewhat understand. The world is a very dynamic, sometimes overwhelming place. People have a lot on their minds. Still a shame, though. But there will always be farmers, and the knowledge will persist. Sure, taking time to talk to the elderly. How nice of you. When's the last time you visited your grandma, kiddo? I don't know if she ever told you how we met. If she did, she probably told her own version of the, what do they call it today? Origin story of our marriage. As you know, we came from very different families. Me from a long line of farmers, she from a wealthy real estate group of folks. What do you think our family's made of it? When her family arrived in town, people were skeptical, like people always are. Today, everyone would fear them buying all the land to build wind power plants as far as the eye can see. Back then, there were talks of massive steel mills and chemical manufacturing plants destroying everything in a 1,000-mile radius. Also, so-called gravel pit lakes were a problem. Even had one of those here in the region. After extracting gravel, companies frequently left a disrupted ecosystem. People expected more of that, but thankfully that didn't happen. Their family bought land, yes, and they built businesses in the area, providing jobs and stability. They even helped to undo one of those unsightful gravel pits. Well, you'd expect the story of how I met your grandmother was just the usual tale of families not approving of a relationship, right? The only people who disapproved of us being together was us, at first, anyway. But you see, they were actually quite active in the community after picking it for their vacation spot. One day, they decided to commit themselves to the area, nourish it. And that's why your grandma and I ultimately met. And oh boy, did we clash the first time. I'm sorry, kiddo. Your old pop's gotta get some rest now. I'll continue the story another time, if that's peachy with you.